Macmillan Audio presents Truth Be Told by Hank Phillippi Ryan. Read for you by Exie Sands. Always Remembering You Never Know Day. August 18th, 1995. Seldom, very seldom, does complete truth belong to any human disclosure. Seldom can it happen that something is not a little disguised or a little mistaken. Jane Austen. Chapter 1. I know it's legal, but it's terrible. Jane Ryland winced as the Sandoval's wooden bed frame hit the tall grass in the overgrown front yard and shattered into 3 jagged pieces. The cops throwing someone's stuff out the window? Might as well be Dickens, you know, eviction. There's gotta be a better way. Terrible facts, great pictures. A perfect newspaper story. She turned to TJ. You getting this? TJ didn't take his eye from the viewfinder. Rolling and recording, he said. A blue-shirted Suffolk County Sheriff's deputy, sleeves rolled up, buzz cut, appeared at the open window, took a swig from a plastic bottle. He shaded his eyes with one hand. First floor, all clear, he called. 2 uniforms comparing paperwork on the gravel driveway gave him a thumbs up. The Boston cops were detailed in, they'd explained to Jane, in case there were protesters. But no pickets or housing activists had appeared. Not even a curious neighbor. The deputy twisted the cap on the bottle, tossed away the empty with a flip of his gloved hand. The clear plastic bounced on top of a brittle hedge, then disappeared into the browning grass. Oops, he said. I'm headed for the back. That's harsh, TJ muttered. You got it, though, right? Jane knew it was a moment for her story, revealing the deputy's cavalier behavior while the Sandovals, she looked around making sure the family hadn't shown up, were off searching for a new place to live. The feds kept reporting the housing crisis was over. Tell that to the now homeless Sandovals, crammed temporarily, they hoped, into a relative's spare bedroom. Their modest ranch home in this cookie-cutter neighborhood was now an REO, real estate owned by Atlantic and Anchor Bank. The metal sign on the scrabby lawn said foreclosed in yellow block letters. Under the provisions of the Massachusetts Housing Court, the deputies were now in charge. Hey, television. You can't shoot here. It's private property. Jane felt a hand clamp onto her bare arm. She twisted away, annoyed. Of course they could shoot. Excuse me? She eyed the guy's 3-piece pinstripe suit. Ridiculous on a day like today. He must be melting. Still, being hot didn't give him the right to be wrong. We're on the public sidewalk. We can shoot whatever we can see and hear. Jane stashed her notebook into her tote bag, then held out a hand, conciliatory. Maybe he knew something. And not television, newspaper, the new online edition. I'm Jane Ryland, from the Register. She paused. Lawyer, banker, bean counter, she predicted. For A&A Bank or the Sandovals? The Sandovals had already told her, on camera, how Elliot Sandoval had lost his construction job, and they were struggling on pregnant Mary Lou's daycare salary. Struggling and failing. I don't care who you are. The man crossed his arms over his chest, a chunky watch glinting, tortoiseshell sunglasses hiding his expression. This is none of your business. You don't tell your friend to shut off that camera. I'm telling the cops to stop you. You kidding me? Feel free, Mr. Jane took her hand away, felt a trickle of sweat down her back. Boston was baking in the throes of an unexpected May heat wave. Everyone was cranky. It was almost too hot to argue. You'll find we're within our rights. The guy pulled out a phone, all she needed. And stupid, because the cops were right there. TJ kept shooting, good for him. Brand new at the Boston Register, videographer TJ Foy was hire number 1 in the paper's fledgling online video news department. Jane was the first, and so far only, reporter assigned. It's a chance to show off your years of TV experience. The Register.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?